Hello everyone, thank you for joining us today for Security Doesn't Happen by Accident. I'm Greg Hewitt-Long, the President and CTO at Computer Security Solutions, and I will be the presenter for today's webinar. Before we begin, I want to cover a few items related to your viewing experience. At the bottom of your screen are multiple application widgets you can use. All the widgets are resizable and movable, so feel free to move them around to get the most out of your desktop space. You can expand your slide area and maximize it to full screen by clicking in the icons at the top right corner. With that said, let's begin our presentation. So, Security Doesn't Happen by Accident by Computer Security Solutions. First off, who and why are Computer Security Solutions and what do we do? So we were founded back in 1997 as Web Your Business, and Computer Security Solutions was founded as a separate entity in 2003. We founded both of our companies with the goal of helping small business. Small businesses are our passion, and we are a small business also. So how do we do this? We do this by providing solutions for security to protect your endpoints, to provide you backup disaster recovery, firewalls, encryption, two-factor authentication, and secure Wi-Fi solutions. And we look at our customers' security from the perspective of what can go wrong with their employees, whether it be malicious or accidental damage to your data, whether it be accidental actors, whether it be contractors or suppliers, and we also these days have to consider data that resides on our mobile devices. So our question is, do you know where your exposures are? So our goal when we do this is to not sell you a solution. We expect your business will evolve, and we expect your protection needs to evolve also. We're going to start by asking, what are your crown jewels? Because it's our job to protect your crown jewels in your business. Your crown jewels may be your personal data, your employee data, or your company data. It might be your customer data, and that might be personally identifiable information or sensitive personal identification, such as credit cards, social securities, medical information, that kind of data. We may look at whether your security is reliant on email and cloud systems. And we're going to do this with a number of layers of protection. Do you only need one layer of protection? Are you the only layer that you need? We think not. How about you and an antivirus? Would that be sufficient? How about you, an antivirus, and a firewall? And what about you, an antivirus, a firewall, and some data loss prevention? We'd look at how often your data actually resides outside your firewall. And is it possible for you to bring threats back inside the firewall? What threats might reside inside your company firewall to begin with? We would ask, how many points of security do you have? You have a firewall, a router, and probably a Wi-Fi setup. You have workstations, laptops, or other endpoints. You also have mobile devices, probably. You may have servers. You probably have email. Most businesses do. You also have user and admin credentials. We'd also look at where your backups reside. Do they reside on-site, off-site, or in the cloud? And do you have full restores and disaster recovery covered? We would also ask, do you have a bring your own device policy? If you do, we would make sure that that's secure. Do you have regulatory issues? If you do, we would also look at encryption for data at rest, data in motion, and data in use. We would also suggest that if you have intellectual property, data loss prevention could be a good option for you. It protects against inadvertent and malicious. Let's look at data loss. Most people think of data loss as broken laptops or stolen data. So we can look at physical damage and hardware failures. We would also look at operating system failures, which can trash various important files on your system. We'd look at malware, encryption, and possibly ransomwares. Lost and stolen devices are a big concern these days. If you lose a device or you have a device stolen and you have data on it that's important to your business, can you be secure it won't fall into the wrong hands? We'd also then look at malicious or careless acts of your staff. Finally, we would look at natural disasters. Many of our customers have experienced natural disasters, be they fires, tornadoes, floods. We need to consider those. So some of our partners that we use for protecting our systems. We partner with law enforcement and endpoint protection vendors such as ESET, Deslog, Datto. We would look at protecting your data using tools such as StackPath and Cloudflare. We mentioned backup. We would possibly think of Acronis. How about data loss prevention again? Safetica Technologies has an amazing product for data loss prevention. Finally, we would say that if you buy any of these products, don't forget to buy them from a partner, because you certainly don't go to Detroit and deal direct with Ford if you're going to buy a Ford. Customers always ask, how much do these solutions cost? So we would suggest that you don't go for home solutions. Many small to micro businesses start with home solutions, and these are not great solutions for most of our customers when they are a business. And they're only affordable to buy in. When you need to use them, they get expensive. You can buy these products from us and you can manage them yourself. Many of our customers do this. But we would also caution you that, consider how much your time is worth and where your expertise lies. Can you monitor these systems and your software and, the backups, etc., 24/7? We can. So what if we were to tell you that we could provide these protections, your backup, your Windows updates or patching, and we could monitor all this for about the cost of a good coffee a day? So, do you have questions? We're sure you do. Reach out to us through our website at computersecuritysolutions.com or call us. Okay, everyone, that's all we have today. If you have any questions, just reach out. Have a great week.